Hello everyone and welcome back to the Nerd Den here once again, and in today's video we are going to be talking about the crazy ending for Alien Earth episode 4, because honestly there's a lot to talk about. I am also going to tie in my review in this video as well, kind of give my thoughts on the episode, but yeah, there's a lot that happened, even though it is, again, another setup episode, which the majority of last week's episode, episode 3, was as well. So we had the big two episodes that kind of, got the audience introduced to the cast, and obviously what the xenomorphs doing on Earth, and who the big players of the story are. Then episode 3, things start to calm down a little bit, but the seeds have started to be planted for what's happening with the series moving forward. And now we are, what I believe is at the midpoint of this series, and we've got another filler episode of sorts, but it's not really filler, it's more of a setting up stage. It's kind of like another stepping stone towards the big things that happen in the episode. But yeah, I'm going to begin my thoughts alongside explaining this ending, because yeah, there's a lot of things that happen. So with all that being said, let's get into the video. So, yeah, the main focus of what we're going to be speaking about today is Wendy, who is one of the first artificial intelligence robots who are kind of like part of this experiment from Prodigy, where they take the consciousness of children who are severely ill and uploads said consciousness to these artificial intelligence robots. And yeah, so far, so good in terms of the experimentation. And Wendy, who used to, have memories of her brother, and she still does, as part of a new identity as a robot, she wants to find her brother, and she's able to be reunited with him in episodes 2 and 3. But something happens at the end of episode 3 where she starts hearing the alien, or at least the xenomorph, like the baby alien. She hears the pain that it's going through. She hears the pain, the suffering, and she's able to be used in this episode as a translator for the Prodigy. So they can sort of get an idea of what the alien's after, but they can't directly translate it to human language as of yet. But, however, the Prodigy want to take both Wendy and the baby alien as essentially assets for the Prodigy, and they want to claim ownership of both of them. However, their greed will certainly cause issues, because that baby alien that we saw at the end of episode 3 is put in Wendy's brother's old lung, which obviously bears bad news, because later in this episode a baby xenomorph does indeed break out from that lung. He smashes through the glass, and there you go, we've got a brand new baby xenomorph that is on the human island. However, instead of it attacking Wendy or attacking anyone else around it, Wendy is able to calm down the xenomorph, indicating that she could perhaps, alongside the hints, the fact that she can hear the alien already, she's able to calm it down, which is very interesting and could perhaps signify that she is in fact going to be the alien queen. But there is also something else as well that could potentially signify that there is going to be an outbreak of xenomorphs on this island, because yeah, there could perhaps be an outbreak. Now, of course, slightly, one of the other children that were experimented on and uploaded to a robot has been communicating a bit without not his choice. Morrow wants slightly to get the eggs and to essentially give all the assets back so he can send them back to Yutani. However, there has been a change of plan, and essentially Morrow has basically threatened slightly with obviously his family. He said that slightly needs to deliver a human host to those eggs, and obviously we know what's in the eggs: a facehugger. And once the facehugger latches on and lets itself go, it's only a matter of hours. It's literally a ticking bomb essentially for with the alien bursting out of the chest. So yeah, there's going to be an outbreak of xenomorphs before we know it, and I imagine the other facehuggers from the eggs are going to be let loose as well. So, yeah, essentially the Prodigy's greed is certainly going to catch up with them. So what seems to be another setup episode, the seeds have well and truly been planted, and it's kind of like an oven. You know, there's food in the oven, and the time is about to go off because, yeah, the plans are well and truly in place. There is at least a baby xenomorph that is on the island already, and there's probably going to be a bunch more joining them as well very soon. So, what's going to happen in the last 3 episodes? We'll just have to wait and see. But with all that being said, thank you so much for tuning into today's video. If you are new around here, please click that like button and subscribe for more nerdy content, and I'll see you all next time. Thank you very much for all the support as always, and goodbye for now.